Welcome back, everybody. All right, let's look at a data log or recording or from the recorder. All right, there's two different ways to pull it up. One is, remember, we can open last recorded. We can do that, or we can go up here to our menu and we can hit Tools, and under Tools it says Open Recorder. It will give us a box of all our different recordings. I believe they're in a timestamp where it starts with date first and then it's the time. Okay, so you can just select whatever one you want, but in this case we're going to open last recorded. This was a data set I did the other day. I just went for a little cruise. We're going to hit that and let's see what we got. Okay, all right, let's turn all these back on. I want you, as I'm turning these back on, I'm right in the V column. I'm hitting this little bullet that's invisible, and I'm bringing up all my graphs. Okay. Right now I'm looking at a timestamp from 30, see the 30 right here, to 31.9. All right, or it's probably 32. Well, it says 31.9. I did a bigger recording than that, so I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to go 0 and let's just put in a maximum. Let's just say 250. Let's see what we got. I need 250. Okay, so here's some data right here. There's a lot more. I'm going to bring it to 350. All right. So there's a lot of data here. How can I look at this and be able to tell what is what? Well, this is when sometimes you don't need all this. This is when you can shut off channels. All right. You can simply just go in here and simply just shut off what you don't need to look at. All right. You can do that. So, but let's say everything's important to us, or no, you know what? Everything isn't important. We're going to shut off cooling fan. We're going to shut that off. Closed loop status, we'll shut off. Base lambda, bank 1, adapt, we'll shut that off. I don't need load. I don't need TP, volts. I'm just going to get TP. All right. So this still, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Well, 7 things on that graph, still kind of hard to look at. Well, you can add another chart, right? See up here? Yeah, these icons, open, save, save as. You can open another one. Hit insert chart. It's going to make a duplicate. You can grab some of these and bring them down. But I don't want all of them. I just want Spark Advance. There's Spark Advance. I can shut it off up here. I don't need it. Let's look at RPM. Let's bring RPM down. I'm grabbing too many here. Grab RPM and just bring that down. All right, there we go. So it looks a little bit better. Now you can look at different graphs. Okay. If you still think it's too busy to look at, well, hit insert chart. Right. I'm going to shut off ACT. That's basically a straight line. I'm going to bring down boost. Oops. That's not right. Let's just do it the right way. Okay. Listen, I got big fingers here. Boost. Bring it down. We got boost, so we don't need it up here, right? We don't need RPM up there because we have it down in the second chart. So things are getting a little easier to look at. Math volts. Well, you know what? Let's bring that down. Having a little hard time doing this. So if I'm having a hard time, are you going to have a hard time? Okay, there we go. And I'm going to shut off math volts because I have it up here. All right. Now, that's one way to do it. You can clean up your graph by simply adding more charts. Right? So it doesn't look as intimidating. So that's just another way of doing it. I'm going to show you a couple other ways, but I don't want to keep this video too long. let's just say hypothetically you want to know what these numbers are. Well, as you move your cursor, I'm going to put my grid in here. Okay, as you move your cursor, you will see these values are changing. Look over at Spark Advance. That's probably the easiest one to look because it's always moving. Okay, Spark Advance is moving. Right? See that? All the values are going to move. All right. Even the ones that you notice up in the top graph, even the ones that are shut off will also move. The only way you're going to get them to stop is just simply delete them. Delete them. Delete. We don't need Spark Advanced because we have it down below. We don't need RPM. We have it. Load, we don't need. Okay. Cooling fan, we don't need. We just shut that off. Closed loop status, we don't need. So you can always do that. All right. So you can see the values are moving. Another thing you can do is if you look at your timestamp is from 0. Let's see what it says. I want to go up here. Well, this one here is 67 to 361, but it goes all the way from 0 to about 419. So I can change these values and it'll show me the whole timestamp. Okay, just simply go in here and just plug in 0. And the graph is going to start right over here to the left at 0. All right, it says 356, so it's going to go all the way over to 356. Okay. So that's just, you can look at your values that way. That's one way to look at your values, is simply just moving your cursor and it's going to line up. All right, wherever it lines up, that's the value. It's pretty simple, right? I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to continue from there and show you another way to take data and to be able to look at it by using labels. All right, so I hope that was clear enough. If not, let me know and I'll try to explain it a little bit better. All right, thank you.